Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. Tune in for a vibrant mix of fashion, finance, and life's essential foundations. Join us for expert interviews, insightful discussions, and empowering insights to elevate your lifestyle. From fashion trends to financial tips and personal growth strategies, we've got you covered. So grab your headphones and get ready to be inspired. Tune in now to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show and embark on this exciting journey with us.
Welcome everyone here at the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Talk Show. I am your host, Marie Antoinette Wade. And today we are here on KCA Radio Network with a wonderful guest. I want to share with you the topic that we're going to talk about today, and I'm really excited about this. And it is about a health plan that pays you and your staff to use it. Our guest today is Jenny Harkleroad. She is a two-time #1 best-selling author, speaker, and subconscious mind transformation expert who helps people and companies create lasting wellness, success, and financial strength from the inside out. And Jenny has been my connection for several years now. She is a business leader for over 13 years in San Diego. Jenny built a multi-million-dollar enterprise and understands firsthand the challenges employers face in supporting their teams while managing costs. Today, she helps companies and employees thrive through innovative health and financial solutions that improve well-being, increase take-home pay, and save organizations money, all by leveraging the science of the mind and smart benefit design. Jenny's passion for transformation began after a life-changing mountain fall that broke her back and forced her to completely rebuild physically, mentally, and emotionally. Through that experience, she discovered the incredible power of the subconscious mind to heal and create change. Now, as a mother of 4 and founder of a wellness movement, Jenny shares her story and strategies through speaking, coaching, certification programs, and digital tools that empower people to unlock their potential and create the results they want in health, happiness, and success. Jenny's mission is simple: to help companies and individuals think better, feel better, and live better, proving that true well-being starts in the mind and benefits everyone from the inside out. So let's go ahead and welcome Jenny. Hi, Jenny.
Thanks, Marie. Happy to be here today.
Yes, I'm really excited that you're here. You have such a remarkable experience, and I really want to go deep dive on it. So first of all, I want to, ask you about the information on your transformation, because it looks like it's a very, traumatic or somewhat dramatic. So if you can share that with us, that would be great.
Yeah, absolutely. Life was going along. Things were fun and happy. Business was successful. Kids were doing great. And then all of a sudden I found myself on this mountain ledge with my husband on August 10th of 2013. And I looked down and it didn't look that far. And I decided to jump down instead of climb down, but I realized while I was in the air that it was probably a little further than I had thought, and it was probably a bad decision. When I landed, I heard a crunch in my back and I couldn't move. And my husband climbed down and tried to help me up, and he couldn't, and our friends came and tried to help, and they couldn't. They ended up calling 911. 911 sent in a ground crew. They hiked in. It took them about 45 minutes to get to me, and when they finally did, they said, "We're not moving you. We're calling for Life Flight." So Life Flight came. They zip lined me up to a hovering helicopter. And the next thing I remember was waking up in the hospital and them telling me, "You broke your back."
Wow. Gosh.
Right?
So what was in your mind at that time? What was going on?
I asked them, "What does that mean? Can I not go to Ashtanga yoga tonight?" And they said,
"Okay,
you're not going anywhere." Thankfully, I wasn't paralyzed. I was just broken. And so they said, a broken back heals like a broken leg. Eventually, it'll heal. You just need to lay there for a while, maybe 6 weeks, and then you'll start to get your mobility back and you'll be okay.
Okay.
And what happened was I lay there for 6 weeks, and as I started to get my mobility back, my pain started to increase, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And I grew up with a chiropractor dad, so I'm all into the natural medicine. So I was trying all the natural things to heal. And the doctors were supporting that, all those things plus physical therapy. But the pain just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse until finally 2 years after I broke my back, I decided to have major surgery, and they put in rods and screws and a synthetic disc, thinking that might relieve the pain, but it didn't. So now I'm at 3 years and I can't sit, I can't drive, I can't function, still trying to run a business, do the kids, all the things. And I was miserable. And they just
can imagine.
We're sorry. We don't know what else to do for you. Here's more pain pills. And that wasn't really a solution. So I was looking for a solution.
Okay. So what happened then?
So I was referred to a medical doctor right in my hometown. He lived about a mile from me, and he invited me to his house, which I thought was very strange because when you call a doctor, they don't invite you to their house.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
He answered his phone and he invited me to his house, and he said, right now, all weird things, right? So I'm thinking, who is this guy? What's going on? I go over there and he tells me that he can help me heal myself with my mind.
Really?
And I said, wait, what kind of doctor are you? My mind? This isn't my mind. This is my back. I don't know. And he said, well, you don't have to. I mean, you can leave. And I said, no, I mean, I'm here and I'm desperate. So let's try your woo-woo voodoo, whatever it is you do, and see what happens. 2 weeks later, I was completely healed. Like nothing ever happened to me. I was in shock. Wait, what?
In 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks. Yeah.
How did that happen?
Exactly. That's what I wanted to know. But before I even wanted to know that, I went back to him with my laundry list of all my life problems.
Okay.
And said, can you help me stop taking pain pills? And can you help me fix my marriage? And can you help me lose weight? And can you help me find something I'm passionate about? And can you help me get rid of my allergies? And the list went on. And he's like, of course, Jenny, you can do anything with the power of your mind. And I went, how come I never heard of this before, right? I've been saying my affirmations. That's not helping me. Why is what we just did? Why did it work so well? I became obsessed, absolutely obsessed. I sold my real estate company. I sold my home, and I started studying with this doctor.
Wow. So now I'm really curious. So tell us.
I just started to learn about the power of the subconscious mind.
Okay.
So in my life, I'd been trying to solve all my problems consciously, and I didn't understand the power of my subconscious. I thought it just grew my hair and made my heart beat and digested my food and did all these automated processes in my body. But what I didn't understand is it was controlling how I was thinking and feeling and acting and reacting. And what this doctor helped me discover was that the pain that I had in my back was from tension in my mind, causing tension in my body, from things that were stressing me out from my life and from my past, not from breaking my back. And so once we could make that connection that, okay, the pain isn't physical, the pain is mental and emotional and psychological, now we can address it and take care of it. Because if you're trying to fix it physically, but it's not physical, it doesn't work.
Wow. Now, are you helping people through your experience?
Absolutely. Since 2016, when I opened my business, Balanced You, I've been helping people change their life with the power of that subconscious mind. I created about 30 different brain exercises that repattern the brain. And so what I love to ask people is, what do you want different? Let's retrain your brain to create that automatically and set conscious mind actions so you can work towards it. And as you probably know, I developed it into an app. So people can do it in an app 24/7. They don't necessarily need to hire me. They can just pull out my app and transform their mind.
Now, how did this connect to the health plan that you were talking about?
So as I started to sell the app to individuals, I was thinking, I want this to go faster, right? If I just tell one person and then tell the next person, it's slow going. So I thought, what if I could get this into corporations? And so I started going to corporations with it. And I had a little bit of a pushback because, not everybody thinks your subconscious mind is as powerful as it is, or think their staff is going to want to work on their mindset. And so I thought, well, maybe I can team up with another company that's already working with corporations and some health field, some health and wellness way. And so I started contacting health and wellness companies and ended up contacting Champion Health, which has a health plan.
Yeah.
And we were able to start working together to work out a licensing agreement to add my app into their plan so that all the people that are on their plan already can start working on their mind, which transforms their body.
Wow. Now I understand
Nice.
how it all came through because, I'm like wondering, how did you get into this health plan?
Yes.
And as far as I understand that the health plan provides savings to companies and to the employees. Am I right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's paid through a payroll tax credit or some IRS tax codes that have been around since 1978. And this company has just figured out how to use them in a way that works together, that saves money for the employer and increases the staff's pay and covers the cost of the health plan.
I
So
see.
powerful.
Well, you are incredible.
Oh, thanks.
Not only you have discovered this thing about helping people, heal themselves through your own mind, you're also giving them another program that can save them and bring them more money,
Right.
to their pocket.
Yes.
So it's like, I am so glad that I could, and I know I met you way back, and this was like, women's group.
Yeah.
And you were there, with a big smile. And, you and I really, we communicated.
Yeah.
And I saw you at my book launch. Remember
Yeah, I remember,
Yeah. And you
yes.
showed up, and I was so happy to see you there. And then all of a sudden, you also attended the Firefly event.
Yes.
And then you called me and said, Marie, I have something for you. I'm so glad you did.
That's awesome.
But anyway, I'm really more interested in, I want to learn more about the health plan.
Yes.
So in our next segment, we're going to go deeper into the information. Okay. So for
Perfect.
everyone that's out there, don't go away. We will be right back and you're going to learn more.
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sports. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.